Hi, it's Dr. Sasheen of Women in Transition Blogcast. Welcome to the party. So I've been talking about getting your passport. Get your passport, get your passport, get your passport. Now I'm going to talk to you about using your passport. There's, I don't know about you all, but there's a certain generation that likes to hoard things. They're not necessarily the Gen X generation. They might be our parents. But we like to collect things, collector of things, right? But we don't necessarily like to use the things that we're collecting because we are very comfortable and we are risk averse. I am now talking to Gen X. There comes a time when the skin that you are in deserves to be free and unencumbered. What do I mean by that? Josephine Baker, famous dancer, activist, military strategist, right? Left the United States because of the racism in the United States. And she said something that has stuck with me. And what she said was, in the United States, I was always afraid to be Black. And I wanted to go someplace where I was not afraid to be Black. And she lived in a very different time period than I do. Absolutely. But I think about that. I think about what it must mean to walk through the streets of any place that you are, breathing deeply with the knowledge that you are not being singled out for any reason. Like, you're literally just part of the woodwork. That's it. You might be targeted for pickpocketing, but you're not targeted for pickpocketing for any particular reason other than you're a tourist in a space where there happen to be pickpockets and you're easy prey. And I think that we don't give enough credit to the times in our lives when we are moving through the world unencumbered in our skin. Think about it. Think about what it means to be a woman in the world. Think about what it means to be a Black woman in the world. How many times can you say that you can move through the world without your head on a swivel, unencumbered by your complexion, your skin tone, your gender? I think about Josephine Baker and I want to send her message through the generations to the next one here and the ones that are coming. Seek out places where you can be unencumbered by the perceptions and expectations of other people's realities. You cannot tell me that there are not places where you have been, where you breathe a sigh of relief for the bare fact that you could exist and no one really cared. No one really cared because your money spent green, just like everybody else's did. Or you were in that space with people who were like, you're just one of us. Or even if you're not, we don't care. Just don't cause any trouble. Just don't cause any problems and we don't care. Where your cortisol level was so low that you were like, I could take a nap. And I would feel like that's an okay thing to do. I want for that feeling to be in every human being. But there are places where that feeling can be gotten easier than others. So don't just get your passport. Begin to think about places where the experience of being unencumbered in your skin exists full-time and not just on vacation. It's Dr. Sasheen. Please click like, subscribe, and share. And I will see you soon. Bye.